It is Monday, March the 22nd of 2021. Wow. I believe we are already getting to the... It is officially springtime, I feel like, because it's almost April, so wonderful weather abound, at least here where I am located. My name is Lee Chase. I'm the Adult Program Coordinator with Literacy Mid-South, a nonprofit organization in Memphis, Tennessee. We provide one-on-one tutoring for adults, so 18 and older, who are struggling with reading and are looking to learn or improve their English skills. So, you need help with reading or improving or learning English, that here to help with. So if you or anybody you know needs these services, there's some information on the screen, and I will show it again at the end of how you can get in touch with us if you would like to take advantage of services. All right, so let's jump on in. It is time for Literacy Lunch. Ooh-wee. With Lee. Literacy Lunch with Lee. So Literacy Lunch with Lee is an English lesson. I do it every Monday and Wednesday right here on Literacy Mid-South's Facebook page. It is done live. I am live right now, but if for some reason you missed part of the lesson or you missed the whole lesson, everything is saved in the video section. So you can go back to the video section on the Facebook page, find all the lessons, which I definitely encourage you to do because there's a lot of great subjects, a lot of very helpful lessons if you are working on English, but also I think if you are working on reading, because you will be able to see the words, hear them pronounced. So there's a lot of great opportunities for practice on a wide variety of subjects. Go check those out. If you are not in the Memphis area, please leave a comment. I would love to know where you are watching from. If you have any ideas on lessons you would like to see done, please let me know. I'm here for you, so let me know how I can best help you. And finally, please, please, please like and share these videos out to anyone who can who may need them. As many people as we can who might need these services. They're looking to work on English or reading. There's going to be some helpful stuff in here for them. This week we are going to look at contractions. Contractions. So say that with me. Contractions. Contractions. Yes, contractions. And what are contractions in the English language? Well, it is when you shorten two words and put them together to make one word. So we're kind of shortening them, throwing an apostrophe in there and making one word out of it. So, and there are a lot of these in the English language, more than I even thought. When I went to do research to start putting this lesson together, I was amazed how many contractions there are, because I didn't think there were. I mean, I know there were a good number, but there were many more than I had even anticipated. So we're going to look at a bunch of commonly used contractions in English. So these may be words that you've heard and you were like, I don't understand. What does that mean? Or maybe you saw it written and you weren't sure what it meant because you saw that apostrophe and it didn't look like it was showing ownership or anything like that, and you were like, oh gosh, what is that? Well, we are going to clear all that up this week, I hope. And maybe next week too. We'll see how many of these we can get through. All right, first one is aren't. Aren't. So say that with me. Aren't. So aren't. So yes, we have the apostrophe, which is, and you can pronounce the N and the T together. So aren't. And aren't is a contraction for are not. For are not. So aren't is the same as saying are not. So for instance, our sentence example here. We aren't going to work today. We aren't going to work today. So we could also say we are not going to work today. But yes, if you want to shorten it, use that contraction, you can say we aren't going to work today. So that is aren't. That is aren't. All right, next one, and this is one that is very commonly used, I feel like, is can't. Can't. So say that with me. Can't. So can't. So can't is a contraction for cannot. For cannot. So, yeah, cannot. And I guess maybe this is words. Yes, this is one word. So cannot becomes can't, as in I can't come to the party tonight. So I can't come to the party tonight. So it'd be the same as saying I cannot come to the party tonight. So you can use can't instead of cannot. If you want to shorten that down, you can say can't instead of cannot. So I can't come to the party tonight. So that is definitely one of the ones that we hear the most. So, and probably use the most too. All right, next one is couldn't. Couldn't. So say that with me. Couldn't. Couldn't. And that is a short way of saying could not. Could not. So couldn't is short for could not. Like, I couldn't wait to eat lunch. So say that again. I couldn't wait to eat lunch. So that would be like saying, I could not wait to eat lunch. And that is definitely hungry. Well, I am ready. So, I mean, I guess if I were to say it in the way that I'm feeling right now, I'd say, I can't wait to eat lunch. But I couldn't wait to eat lunch. So that means you were so hungry, you had to do it. You were trying to wait for 12 o'clock maybe, but you were so hungry, you couldn't wait. You ate at 11:45. So, yes. And some days are like that. Whew. All right, next up is didn't. Didn't. So say that with me. You still say the D, so D-I-D, didn't. I almost barely tell that the other D sound is in there, but it is there. Didn't, and that is short for did not. So didn't, as in go to work yesterday. I didn't go to work yesterday, or I did not go to work yesterday. So I did not. I didn't go to work yesterday. And, well, I didn't go to work yesterday because it was Sunday. So I hope that some of you didn't have to go to work as well. So, yes, didn't being short for did not. All right, and if you hadn't noticed, we are doing these alphabetically, so it's just kind of the way it worked out. All right, next is doesn't. Doesn't. So say that with me. Doesn't. And that is short for does not. So doesn't is short for does not. Like, he doesn't like going to the doctor. He doesn't like going to the doctor. So that could be the same as he does not like the doctor. And I can tell you from experience, I don't like going to the doctor. I don't. And actually, that's our next one. I do not like going to the doctor. So, yes. So he doesn't like going to the doctor. So doesn't, does not. Does not. And yeah, I cheated a little bit, but that's our next one is don't. It is don't. So say that with me. Don't. Don't. And don't is short for do not. Don't is short for do not. Like I to get out of bed. I don't want of bed. So that is like I do not want to get out of bed. So I to get out of with do not. Very commonly used one as well is don't. Yeah. And well, I don't think that would apply to me today. I actually really like getting out of bed in the morning. So maybe a rare thing, but there are a lot of folks who are not morning people. Like the morning and don't want to get out of bed and start. I am actually out of bed. All right, next one is hadn't. Hadn't, which is short for had not. Had hadn't. So yeah, you still have that D in there. That D is pronounced. It almost doesn't even sound like it, but it's there. Hadn't. So had not as I hadn't thought of. I hadn't thought about it. So it could be I had not thought about it. I had not thought about it. So I hadn't thought about it. So that just means it was something you did not think about. That you did not think about. You hadn't thought about it. So hadn't, had not. Hasn't. Short for has not. So hasn't. Hasn't. Has not. So as in he hasn't eaten lunch yet. He hasn't eaten lunch yet. So it could be he has not eaten lunch yet. He hasn't eaten lunch yet. And that is unfortunately true for me. I have not eaten lunch yet, which that'll be our next one. Yes, I have not. So as soon as this lesson is over, I will be doing that. So have no fear. I hope you are eating lunch. But if you are practicing with me, remember, please do not talk with your mouth full. All right, so hasn't. He hasn't eaten lunch. All right, next up is haven't. Haven't. So say that with me. Haven't. Haven't. You got haven't. Yes, haven't. Okay. That is short for have not. Have not. So I haven't seen you in years. I haven't seen you in years. So that'd be the same as I have not seen you in years. So I haven't seen you. So haven't, have not. Haven't, have not. And just to clarify, of course, you can use either one. You know, you can say have not. Either is correct, of course. It really just depends on what you want to use. The contraction is just kind of a shorter, quicker way of saying it. But the choice is up to you. Both are correct. Both are correct. All right, last one for today. Last one for today, and then we'll get to some more on Wednesday. But our last one for today, heed. Heed. So say that with me. Heed. Heed, which is short for he had or he would. So he had or he would. It could be used for either one. So I'll give you an example for each type of sentence. So first, he'd gone out on Friday night. Night would be the same as saying he had gone out on Friday night. So he'd gone out on Friday night. Then we had he'd rather stay home. He'd rather stay home. So he'd here, he would rather stay home. So he would rather stay home. So he'd rather. In the use, one, he had, or he would. It all depends on how you are using it in the sentence. So like for here, it is past tense, knowing it's something that was done already. He had gone out. And then this, he would rather stay home. So he'd, last one there. All right, well, that's it for today. We've got more, though, on Wednesday. More contractions. Come back. We're going to do some more. Remember, if you're not in the Memphis area, please leave me a comment. Let me know where you are watching from. If you'd like to see a lesson on a particular subject, leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm here to help you, so let me know how. Please to like and share these videos. Like and share. Let's get them out to as many people as we can who need them. And if you or someone you know needs assistance with English, you're wanting to learn or improve your English, or you're looking for assistance with reading, and you or the person you know is over the age of 18, you can get more information about our services at our website, www.literacymidsouth.org. Or you can call or text 901-327-6000. That's 901-327-6000. So call or text that number for more information. All right, well, that has been Literacy Lunch with Lee for today. I will look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, so enjoy. And we will talk again soon. All right, everybody, goodbye. Have a good day.